Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. Just going to touch on some news articles out there. First off, U.S. government shutdown, kind of flying blind. No information out of some of the major USDA and even export data. Farmers, traders flying blind as U.S. shutdown blocks key crop data put out by Reuters. USDA halts release of grain export sales crop report. Disruption previous confirmation of potential soy sales to China. Now, it can be said that they think there's some sales, but I don't. I kind of think China's kind of dug in there. Like if they were to try to get some sales made and then have a meeting later on in the month and say, oh yeah, by the way, I made some sales when you shut down the government. It's like, who's going to look bad there? Traders, farmers uncertain over U.S. Corn and soy output, and then the CFTC data is out there or not getting published either. Which is the funds. Previous shutdowns during President Donald Trump's first term was less disruptive because it was post the crop was already in basically. And there's also, and again, I might as well, maybe bash the previous company I work for a little bit here, but, Cargill, and then there's Bunge and Archer ADM hold large grain inventories and proprietary data, giving them an advantage over smaller players, traders. But companies all declined to have any comment. But that is definitely a fact. Now, the big boys are probably playing some games that you don't see when the government shut down because they can do whatever they want. And then the last highlighted areas that just the production estimates show smaller corn, like private estimates are putting out some estimates like StoneX and S&P Global Insights. But what I will highlight there as well is the USDA gives us, the most objective, even though we can all bash them, but it's the most objective data. You can see when the last shutdowns, and it started back in 1976. But the longest one was done by Trump just in his last go there. There was no shutdowns in the last government with Biden. Not to say that that's a good or a bad thing. And yet, they continued to spend a crazy amount of money, and Donald Trump is paring that all back. So I'm mixed on both of this, but Trump wants to spend as well, and the opposition party is not allowing that to happen with this paring back scenario at the same time. Modi, Starmer, hail UK-India deal. So there's some trade deals that are happening outside of U.S. with these tariffs that he's put on, and we see this almost on a weekly basis that somebody's making a deal somewhere else, and it is highlighted in the news. Soybeans head for a modest weekly gain as traders hope China will buy. And again, I kind of highlighted that and then go, hope. Gaza City residents return into the Gaza Strip with some of the ceasefire. And so that is actually taking some pressure off of crude oil, and crude oil is on a little bit of a push down. And Trump did not win the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to get posted there, and he might have something bad to say about this person, but I don't think he should. But anyway, Maria Corina Machado announces as the Nobel Peace Prize. She was the Venezuelan democracy leader kind of thing. So active weather, not a whole lot happening. You can see there's a little bit of weather happening there, but this is when the storms actually come in on the weekend, and we get that push in there. The weather that's coming into that band for sure pushes in, and looks like longer range. It still adds to all the prairies. Here's the snow, and when it comes, and you can see that it's coming basically on the Sunday, and it starts coming on. And it looks like we're going to have a build of it kind of thing. The drought monitor still puts out drought monitor maps. There's some increasing drought still as we speak. South America, still some good rains, and it's going to have planting happen in a pretty quick way, especially in those areas that I just highlighted. Canola down a little bit, basically just chopping away sideways here at 616. New crop quite a bit higher than that. I just don't have it on here. Rapeseed, 472, up a little wee bit as well. Soybean oil is down almost 0.4 of a cent at 50.50. Palm oil is down slightly as well at just shy of the 4,500 ringgit. Crude oil is down $0.75 of a dollar at 60.75. Soybeans down 8 1/4. Spring wheat down 2 cents as well, and the other wheats are down 2 to 1 cent. Quick look at the canola futures. We're basically trading sideways. We're trying to get to the top end of that trading channel that's going down. And this is just a quick look at the price that we see for new crop, and we're looking at 663, right in that range right now. European canola, top end of this range. Looks like we've had a pretty good week, and it looks like it's going to try to trade through or end up to that 200-day moving average. So the price differential has fallen off this week, so we're looking at $136 differential between the European rapeseed and canola, priced in Canadian dollars. Soybean oil futures, it's down 3 days in a row, pulled back from the medium term moving average. Soybean futures down 2 days in a row here. Had a pretty good leg up, and now it's going down. I think some of that could be the shutdown, uncertainty of what's going on. Crude palm oil trying to break out of that 4,600 ringgit there. Like crude, if we break through this, could be going all the way down back to $58 a barrel or less. Canadian dollar, this area right where we're at here, and breaking below there, you can see I put just a 50% retracement from this value to this value on this orange line, but you can see where that lines up. It doesn't even line up with other resistance. Like we break through where we are right now and break down, we could be trading in that $68 range, and that could be helpful for basis, but it's definitely not helpful for buying any other products. Let's have a look at wheat. Long slide down. Looks like it's trying to build a bottom, but I'm not confident here yet. Same thing with Kansas, Chicago. Milling wheat, it's been a longer time of trying to trade in the bottom. And corn futures, it's basically trying to chop away sideways here, doing nothing. And we know that the harvest pressure is on, right? So live cattle breaking out, making higher highs. Same thing with the feeder cattle. So are we going to get to 400? I have no idea, but it doesn't look like it's going to stop. That's all I have for you today.